In order for our search filter to work, we will have to learn about pipes. Angular has some built-in pipes, but they are a bit limited. You can use them only if you want to show dates or do some other transformation. In this class, we will learn how to build our own pipe. Like I said, Angular pipes are good for some things, but not all. You can show different types of dates, text transformation like uppercase and lowercase and stuff like that. If you want, you can generate your own pipe with CLI. This is the fastest way to create pipes because just like components, there are a lot of connections that need to happen, and that's going to give you a nice template to work with too. So the scripts that we write are going to be a lot simpler. They are a little similar to components, but they appear at the similar level as your main component. Once you set things up with CLI, you will have the access to transform command in your pipe. This will take two values. The first one, the original item, and the next one you want to modify it with. So let's see how that works. In your terminal, I'm going to stop the running server and we're going to type in ng generate pipe, and then we can set the pipe name. So here I'm going to set the pipe name as search directors and then hit enter. Here you can see that it generates two files. So let's get to our code and check that out. Let's open our src folder, and then you can open our app component over here, and you can see that the search directors pipe was actually right beside the app.com.ts and the app.module.ts. Here we can delete the search directors pipe spec.ts. That's the test file. We don't need that, so I'm going to delete that one. Now let's open the search directors.pipe.ts. And in the line 1, let me just minimize this a little bit. So here in the line 1, you can see that it's importing the pipe and the pipe transform from Angular. And next we have a decorator with the pipe name, and inside that we have a separate name for our pipe that is called search directors. And then we are exporting a class with pipe transform, which gives you a nice transform method. Here you can see that we have the option for original value and the option for the transforming it. Now let's change a little things here. The first thing what we're going to do is, instead of just value, we're going to call this as pipe data. And for the type, I'm going to set that to any. I'm going to get rid of this one here, and it will say pipe modifier, and then we'll set that to any. And save that. And all of these things is going to be set to any. Now in the return statement, I want to execute a filter command. So instead of returning null, what we're going to do is we're going to return pipe data dot filter, and then inside that we're going to set each item and here inside that we're going to set a x to a string and the entire thing to a string. Then we will call a function here, and we're going to return each item with a name to lowercase, which is actually a function here. And then we're going to add an includes. We'll say pipe modifier to lowercase. That is also a function. Let's save that. Now let's go to our main app.component.html over here, and we'll modify the loop of our directors. So this is the main loop which we have, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the directors which we have over here, and we're going to put that inside parentheses, And here we're going to call a pipe, the one which we created. And here we're going to say search directors. And we're going to set that to a query. Save that. And now let's run the ng-serve. It has compiled successfully. So let's get back to the browser. Let's hit refresh. And now if I type something which is not in the list, let's say Avengers, you can see that the list disappears. But if I type something which is already in the list, like Russo, you can see that we can see both the names of that Russo brothers over here.